So this is a rally for peace and neutrality. So there's a big effort by the government at the moment to get rid of the triple lock and to align Ireland with an EU military defence union in the long run. And we think this is a really retrograde step. The government are denying that, but if you look at Ursula von der Leyen, she stood in the last presidential election for the European Commission on the basis that she wanted to create a European defence union. We also know that military blocs make decisions usually for their own financial interests. The likes of the wars in Iraq, for example, Afghanistan, that was the interests of America in relation to resources in the main.
The rally here is all about peace and neutrality and keeping Ireland's neutrality status. It's about figuring out how we're going forward, going to be able to defend ourselves. The defence forces are at an all-time low numbers-wise. People are leaving in their jobs because the government isn't paying properly. I want the Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael government to invest properly in the armed forces of Ireland. You can't be neutral without having the ability to protect yourself. Otherwise, you're a sitting duck.
And remember this as well, small countries have very little influence over the decision.
I decided to come out here today because I value Ireland's neutrality, and I think the people of Ireland value our neutrality.
When it comes to war, when it comes to sending our troops into these areas, you're getting into a very messy territory where you're risking Irish lives for foreign wars abroad that really at the end of the day have nothing to do with us.
So if this government wants to get rid of the triple lock, they need to ask the Irish people first.
If they want to change this, call for a referendum. If they want the Irish people to let them know, not to have this pretense of changing effectively the Constitution without the people being aware of it. To think about this before we make any rash decisions, it's a huge commitment for us to give for our children. I'm here with my children, and I don't want them drafted.
Well, first of all, the vast majority of people support Irish neutrality. There's a consistent number of public opinion polls that show that the majority of the Irish population want Irish neutrality.
People may not understand how dangerous this is. People may not understand the severity of what's potentially coming along the tracks. The government are using euphemism. They say that they talk about peacekeeping, but they actually mean involvement in wars.